Hi everyone, thanks for watching. So if you haven't guessed yet, today I am here to talk about my most favorite skincare products of 2016. Skincare products are probably my most favorite products besides makeup, just because I have always been taught since I was a little girl that you need to always take care of your skin and don't expose it and don't do all this good stuff. So after a lot of emails and having this video highly requested, I totally thought to myself, Allie, it's time to do a skincare video. So if you guys want to see my favorite skincare products of 2016, then please keep watching. So to start out, I am going to be featuring my now favorite oil. It is called Laviticus Oil, and it's from the Laviticus Oil company. It's a beard oil company, and I know that sounds funny because I obviously don't have a beard, but the more and more that I looked into it, it's really just an oil. So it's an all-around oil that you can obviously put in your beard, you can put in your hair, you can stick on your skin. That's exactly what I use it for. Whenever I get out of the shower and I put on my lotion, I stick the Leviticus oil on top of my lotion and just rub it in just like a lotion, and it really traps that moisture inside my skin and keeps it there all day, which I like because if you're outside and stuff like that, like how many times do you guys wash your hands a day and then you need lotion and you're like, crap, I don't have lotion, and then your hands are ashy and dry all day. And this, even after you wash your hands, that's not, like, it just doesn't make it dry. So this is what the dropper looks like, and it just comes out just like this. I still have an entire bottle, and I have used this on my entire body 3 different times, and I've used it on the places that get super dry really quick. Like my elbows and my feet and my knees and the backs of my knees, and I even use it around my neck just because I feel as if I always have something kind of tied around my neck. Like I'll have a necklace, or I'll have my hair lays there, and I just like to keep that moisturized. But, yeah, I mean, it lasts, so a little goes a long way, and, so if you guys are looking for any type of oil just to kind of keep yourself oiled up, definitely check out Leviticus. I will definitely link him below. Yeah, he's super awesome, so definitely check him out, guys. So another thing that is one of my favorite skincare products is Lubriderm Lotion. This is, I mean, you can buy this absolutely anywhere. I get mine from Ulta just because I'm always there, so it's really easy to just kind of snag it through the lotion aisle, but you can literally get this at Target, Walgreens, Walmart, I mean, anywhere that sells lotion, you can find this. Lubriderm is my most favorite all-over lotion, so this is the lotion that I use right when I'm out of the shower, and I would just put this, I just pretty much gulp it all over my entire body. I used to use Aveeno when I was in high school, and the only reason why I changed is just because you shouldn't be using the exact same lotion year after year after year, and I literally used that for like 6 years straight, and I felt like after time my skin wasn't as shiny and it wasn't holding the moisture as much as much as it used to. So I went ahead and changed. I've been using Lubriderm for about 3 years now, so I'd say in the next year I'm gonna change to something different. I might go back to Aveeno, might switch to a whole new brand, I'm not positive yet. But lotions are definitely, for all over lotions, they're definitely something that I don't want to have perfume in it, so I don't, I do have like hand lotions and stuff from Victoria's Secret that have perfume in it, but to physically put that all over my body, I just want something that's clean and fresh. The next thing that I use is Weightless Body Oil from Victoria's Secret. This I have used many, many times, and this a little bit does not go a long way, but I use this all over my body when I'm done with a bath. So if I take a bath, which I usually take like a full soaked bath like once a month maybe, and I'll get out and I'll put this all over my entire body, and I'll get into like a super warm fuzzy robe, and then I'll just sleep for years. It's super good for your body, as, just like Leviticus oil, it traps the moisture in your skin, and it just kind of, illuminates your skin. It makes it look really nice, and it feels really nice, and everything like that. But the thing about the Victoria's Secret oil is that it doesn't physically soak into your skin all the way. So it'll soak a good like 70% into your skin, but even in the mornings I've noticed that I'll have like some type of residue left on my skin, which is fine, but obviously you're not going to want that all over your clothes and stuff, the next day when you go to get dressed, where the Leviticus oil, it does not leave, I mean, it soaks into my skin. I probably put this on when I got out of the shower about an hour or two ago, and it is literally like soaked into my skin. I almost feel like I need some more just because I just like putting it on. The next skincare tool that I use is I go crazy with face masks. Face masks are your best friend. They, I mean, there's so many of them out there. I have a ton that you can sleep in. They're called honeydew masks, and they literally sell for like $1.99 at Ulta, but you can get them for the same price at Target or something like that. Another one that I'm absolutely obsessed with, I paid $3.99 for this bottle here, and I've used a good amount of it, but it just comes out and it's blue. There's a little bit of dried residue here, but it's blue, and it's an anti-stress mask. And it's filled with Dead Sea minerals, so when you put it on your skin, you're supposed to keep it on your skin anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes. It's like a Tiffany blue color, and it just hardens to your skin. And then once it's done hardening, I usually wait about 5 minutes, and then you just wipe it off with water. So that one's definitely a good one. The other face masks that I would recommend are definitely some more of the $1.99 ones. They're so good. Like this one's just a honey peel off, which these are usually my favorite. They leave my skin feeling so nice. It's the actual ones that like we used to put on when we were at sleepovers and stuff. We would put these on and then it dries to your skin and then it starts to kind of peel at the sides and you just pull it off. I mean, obviously it doesn't come off like in one nice streak, but you have to pull it off. And I mean, but I feel as if like whenever I use the peel-offs, it's really nice because I feel like there's a really nice shiny finish to my face, and that's what I like a lot. And then two more that are really nice to use are the mint chocolate chip, just because they leave your, like the mint obviously feels like, makes you feel more awake. So I'll use the mints in the mornings while I'm getting ready, and I'll just kind of put them on before I brush my teeth, or, like while I'm sitting and doing something. And then the next one is just a seaweed it's a peel off as well. So these three you can seriously get at any drugstore for like $1.99. They're awesome. And then some higher end face masks, they are totally worth it. A lot of people do, they do have the questions between the distinction of the high-end face masks and the face masks that you can get at a Walgreens or such. There is really no difference when it comes to, like the peel-offs and maybe like a hydrating mask. There really isn't a difference, but when you're doing when you're comparing it to something like Sephora sells this face mask called Glam Glow, and I actually only have the sample packet today because I actually ran out. I did have the big tub of it and I ran out about a week ago. So all I have been using are the little sample packets that I had gotten before I had bought my big tub of it. So I do need to make my way to Sephora and buy some more. But the Glam Glow is just a mud mask, and a little bit goes a long way. These sample packets are pretty tiny, and I can get about 2 uses out of this. A little bit does go a long way, and I'm not one to put it all the way down my neck, so I just kind of just keep it right at my my neckline and up through my forehead. So but this one's definitely a good one, and it really makes my face glow. So like after I take it off, I feel as if I don't even need to put, I don't even want to do my makeup because my face looks so fresh and dewy, and it smells good, and it really looks really good. And then my last mask I also got from Sephora. This is a water hydrogel mask, and the hydrogel masks are infused with water, obviously, but the nice thing about it is it's a hydrator, so it puts water back into your skin. So have you ever gotten up, usually in the wintertime this happens to me, and it happens to my lips and my hands a lot, but during the winter it'll, it gives me, I get dry, cracked skin, and because it pulls the moisture out of your skin. So I buy these. I think I've blown through about 5 or 6 of them. They are a little more expensive. They're about $8 at Sephora, but they are completely worth it. They have one single-use mask, but I'm telling you right now, I've used a one mask twice, and that's only because they are infused with so much gel and water that it's almost silly to throw it away because there's so much left over. So those are definitely good ones. Another thing that I use is I have 3 or 4 tubes of these. Are the Clearasil Ultra Vanishing Acne Cream. So thank the Lord, but I thankfully got blessed with really nice clear skin, and I barely ever get blemishes, which I'm very, very thankful for. But on those occasions that I do, you know, those rare occasions where I sleep in my makeup, which never happens, that is my number one beauty tip to you ladies, is do not sleep in your makeup. Seriously, even if you're getting home from the bar or a night out or whatever, and you're getting home at 2, 3 a.m. and that's the last thing you want to do, you just want to curl up in your bed, don't even want to take off your night out outfit, please, please, please at least just rinse your face. Like, not even if you take it off of your eyes, just take it off of your face, because your pores are clogged and you need to get all that gunk off. But if you don't do it and then you get a blemish as a consequence, that's fine. Look no further, because Clearasil Ultra is the way to go. It's really just a lotion, and it's just a small little, you know, white lotion, and you just put it right on your blemish, and and you do that every day for 3 days. Within 3 days, it is gone. And you don't need to pop. You don't need to, even if it's a whitehead, do not pop. That is one thing that I always tell people is, for skincare, do not pop. Whether it's ready to be popped or not ready to be popped, do not pop. Because if you pop, you run the risk of having a scar, or you run the risk of just damaging a blood vessel or something along those lines. So just don't pop. Just buy the Clearasil Ultra. I got this from Walgreens. They sell it. I mean, they never sell out. They always have it stocked, and it's literally the best. Another skincare product is my Just Natural Body Serum. This is also kind of like an oil, but it's more or less like a watered lotion. And it smells like coconuts. It's awesome. I have a Just Natural hair thickening serum that I use religiously. I use it all the time. I use it every shower I take. And I have it linked in my hair care product video, but I also link it with this just so that you guys can kind of get the pair. Just Natural is obviously very organic. It's everything in it is natural. This is probably my third bottle that I've bought. It is a little more expensive. It's about $32 for a bottle, but I think the last time that I bought this bottle, and I mean, there's not much missing out of it, and I've probably used it 10 or 12 times all over my entire body. I think the last time I bought this was like 6 or 8 months ago. So, a little definitely goes a long way. With this, I feel like it leaves a great shine on my skin. So it soaks into my skin as a lotion, but it leaves a shine. Where lotion obviously doesn't really leave a shine. It really just makes your skin super soft and hydrated. Where if you stick this over lotion, it really leaves like a dewy shine. And I like that when I just got out of the shower, because I want to look fresh when I just got out of the shower. So, another skincare product is my Nipple Bad Skin. It's a Dragon's Blood Fix Plumping Mask. So if you guys have this or have ever heard of it, they sell it at Ulta for like $14.99. They sell a bunch of these. They have the Dragon's Blood, the plumping mask. They have I know they have regular hydrating masks. They have a ton of different masks. But this mask is clear. And it smells super fresh. It's got mint in it. And I think I use this maybe once a month. I actually used it today, and what it is it's a plumper. So it physically, you leave it on for 10 minutes and it's see-through. It goes on just like a lotion. And it does harden like around the last couple minutes of the timing on it, and that's what it's kind of supposed to do. But after it hardens, you obviously want to wash your face off. And but what it does is it brings the blood to the skin, and it kind of just makes your face look vibrant and awake and ready to go. Now, that's not the healthiest thing that you can do to your skin. Definitely, I do not advise you to do it every single day, not even weekly. I would definitely recommend it monthly. So obviously, if you're only doing this monthly, a little bit goes a long way. I think I bought this maybe 8 months ago, and I use this monthly, meaning I've used it 8 times. And I think today was my 8th time. And, I think it's still full to about right here. It still feels really full. So, but I would, it works its magic every time I use it, but it pretty much lasts all day. So I would only recommend using it once a month. And then another skincare product of mine that I really, really like is the Tinted Sunless Light to Medium Bronze Glow from Ulta. Now, I am not one to tan. That is my other beauty tip that I can give to you ladies is do not tan. I cannot stress that enough. When I was in high school, whenever we'd go to like a prom or a homecoming or just some type of dance or an event, I would tan a week beforehand so that if my event was on Saturday, I would tan Monday through Friday or something like that so that I could have some type of sun-kissed glow. And all that good stuff. Well, when I'm tanning between the ages of 14 and 18, you know, you're not thinking about your skin. At least most girls aren't. Even though my mom always taught me, Allie, don't tan, like, don't ruin your skin, don't do this, don't do that. It's still tempting to tan when everybody else is tan, especially when you have such fair skin as I do and such dark hair. It just doesn't really mix well. So, you know, so I did invest in a couple of spray tans. I want to say 4 or 5 months ago. I went for a spray tan, but I went and I don't know if it was because maybe the girl was new, or maybe it was because I was super new to it, but it turned out really bad. Like, it looked really great for the first 2 days, but then after I'd go to the gym and I'd sweat, it was like I would have like streaks where like I wiped my face. I'd have streaks like on my face. And I hated it. So I don't know if it was maybe the place that I went, since considering I always used to go to like Palm Beach Tan when I was in high school to tan, and I went somewhere else. Maybe it was because like I just wasn't familiar with everything, and you know, maybe the girls just were new and they didn't really know what they were doing with spray tans, or I'm not really sure what it was, but I'm totally up for trying it again. So I'm definitely going to be researching that, but until that time comes, I do not mind to do it on my own. So this is about $10 or $12 at Ulta. And this is the light to medium because it actually sprays on super dark. So if you guys have never used a tinted sunless tanner that actually like sprays on, I would highly recommend using gloves. You can use cloth gloves, you can use latex gloves. It makes no difference to me. I use cotton gloves, and that's only because latex gloves, even the extra smalls, are way too big for my hand, and I just feel like if I have too big of gloves on, it's going to streak all of my stuff and I'm going to look really terrible. So I use a cloth glove that is basically like it fits like a glove. It's made for my hand, and I just, you know, I spray it on my arm, and then I just slowly like work everything in and make sure that, you know, you're working everything in every crevice. It takes me probably about an hour and a half to do this, just because I make sure that I get it in every crevice, because if you don't, then you're going to be left with streaks and it's going to run, and it's going to look really bad, and it might even make your appearance look a little orange, just because your skin might be so fair, but yet you've got like orange blotches all over yourself, and that just does not look good. Doing your face is another story. Doing your face takes very tedious work. That takes probably like 4 to 5 minutes for me, just because I get like every cranny, like I get inside my ear, and I just make sure that everything like looks okay. But the nice thing about tinted sunless tanner is obviously you are not using UV light on your skin, and you're not making your risk for cancer go through the roof. So that's definitely a good thing. And my last but not least favorite skincare product is my Biore Strips that you use on your nose to remove blackheads. These are a godsend. I love them so much. When I first started out on Pinterest, I was maybe 15, 16, and I always saw like home remedies to remove blackheads and home remedies to make your pores smaller and all this stuff, and I did them all and they just didn't work. So at least for me, they didn't work. I don't know, maybe I did something wrong, but they started making Biore Strips not too long ago. I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years ago is when I started noticing them. You know, so when I started noticing these, I bought them up. It only comes with 8 of them, which is fine for me, just because I only use these like maybe once every 2 months. If you're using them, you know, monthly or even weekly, or, you know, something like that, you're gonna basically be wasting your strips, just because you're not gonna have that many blackheads. You know, because, I mean, even if, like, you're someone that doesn't shower every day and, you know, doesn't, like, keep up good hygiene, that's totally fine. Like, do you? But even you're not going to have a crazy amount of blackheads every month. And the only reason why is because your pores do actually stay clean, especially if you're someone like me that practices good skincare. So you're physically washing your face twice a day, every day. You're taking a shower every other day, and you're, you know, using really nice skincare to your skin. You know, so I use these once every 2 months, and when, you know, you just wet your nose, like you do it on like a freshly clean face, and then you'll wet your nose with very hot water, just your nose, and then you pull off the strip from the little white thing, and you pop it on, and it like hardens to your nose, and after anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes, you can start to like pull it up. I recommend like starting from about here and then pulling, because if you start from here, it's gonna like, it pulls here, and I have a nose ring, and it really hurts. So, but pull off super gently, because if you like rip it off, it's going to rip all those blackheads off of it. You're not going to be able to see like what you've pulled off of your skin. So if you do it like super gently and you just kind of take it off and you look at, like in through a light bulb and you just kind of like twirl it around a little bit, you'll be able to see like standing off of those, all of those blackheads. And I'll like be honest with you guys, like after 2 months of not using a Biore strip, I'll use one and I have blackheads out the wazoo. So do not feel super gross if you have a ton of blackheads, because that's actually super good if you have a ton of blackheads, because your Biore strip did exactly what you were asking it to do. So other than that, those are my favorite 2016 skincare products. I have used a lot of them pretty much every day for the past couple of years, some only a couple of months, but those have been the ones that work the best for me. So, but just touching on my featured product in this video, back to the Laviticus beard oil. You know, I mean, like I said, it is a beard oil, but you can use it for many other purposes. Mine is in the, scent Lavender Mint, and it is their signature scent, but I never really liked the smell of lavender, but since it's mixed with mint, it doesn't, like, it smells fresh and clean, and I love it. And just remember, if you guys do get this, 1 bottle will go a long way. You literally just need 1 little teardrop of it, rub it in and rub it. That goes, like, 1 teardrop of it goes for my entire leg, and that is like lathered. So a lot goes, you know, a little bit goes a long way, and it's a great product. So head on over to the Laviticus Beard Oil Company that I will have linked below and snag yours today, because this is my favorite product as of right now. But other than that, I think that's it for you guys. So remember to wash all of your makeup off at night and to rewash your face in the morning before you put makeup on. And just remember to not tan, and, you know, maybe find a healthier alternative. And if you just cannot resist tanning, maybe do it like 1 week out of the entire month. Maybe just dumb it down a little bit. But other than that, I think that's it for you guys. Thanks!